time! Here comes the Mosasaurus! This giant sea reptile lived in oceans during the dinosaur age, near today's Europe, North America and Africa. The Mosasaurus wasn't a dinosaur, but a marine reptile that loved eating fish, turtles, and even smaller sea creatures. It could grow over 15 meters long. With its flippers and strong tail, the Mosasaurus was a speedy swimmer. Isn't the Mosasaurus a prehistoric superstar? This is a Triceratops. Hi, dinosaur fans. Meet the Triceratops, a giant plant-eating dinosaur with 3 sharp horns on its face. The Triceratops lived about 68 million years ago in what is now North America. It enjoyed eating ferns, palms, and other green plants. A Triceratops could live around 20 to 30 years. These dinosaurs loved moving in groups for protection and using their horns to defend themselves. The Triceratops is strong, cool, and one of the most famous dinosaurs in history. This is a starfish!
Hello, little ocean explorers! Today we meet the starfish, a sea animal with 5 arms shaped like a star. The starfish lives in oceans all over the world, from the United States to Japan and Australia. It eats clams and mussels by opening their shells with its strong arms. The starfish can live about 35 years and enjoys resting on rocks and coral reefs.
This is a Nautilus. Hello, ocean explorers. Meet the ancient Nautilus, a sea creature with a beautiful spiral shell. The Nautilus lives in the deep waters of the Indo-Pacific Ocean, near countries like the Philippines, Fiji, and Australia. It enjoys eating crabs, shrimp, and small fish at night. A Nautilus can live around 15 to 20 years. These animals love floating up and down in the water, using gas in their shells. The Nautilus is mysterious, gentle, and a living fossil of the sea. This is a bluefin tuna. Hey, speedy swimmers! Let's meet the bluefin tuna, one of the fastest fish in the ocean. The bluefin tuna lives in the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, near countries like Japan, the United States, and Spain. It eats smaller fish, squid, and crustaceans while racing through the waves. The bluefin tuna can live about 40 years and loves traveling across long distances in big schools. Isn't the bluefin tuna an incredible and powerful traveler of the sea?
This is a giant salamander. Let's meet the amazing giant salamander. The giant salamander lives in rivers and streams in Japan and China. This giant amphibian enjoys eating fish, insects, and even small frogs. A giant salamander can live more than 50 years, making it very special. The giant salamander is shy, loves hiding under rocks, and is the biggest salamander in the whole wide world.
This is a hammerhead shark. Hi, sea explorers. Meet the hammerhead shark, a cool shark with a head shaped like a hammer. The hammerhead shark lives in warm oceans around the world, near places like Hawaii, Australia, and Africa. It enjoys eating fish, squid, and sometimes rays. A hammerhead shark can live about 20 to 30 years. These sharks love swimming in groups, called schools, and use their wide heads to find food. The hammerhead shark is strong, smart, and one of the ocean's most unique animals. This is a octopus. Hello, sea buddies. Meet the clever octopus, a sea animal with 8 amazing arms. The octopus lives in oceans all over the world, from warm tropical waters to cold seas near Europe and Asia. It enjoys eating crabs, shrimp, and small fish. An octopus usually lives about 1 to 3 years. These smart creatures love hiding in rocks, changing colors, and squirting ink to stay safe. The octopus. This is a hermit crab. Hello, little explorers. The hermit crab is a tiny traveler, but carries a shell home on its back. Hermit crabs live on beaches and shallow waters in many countries. They enjoy eating algae and small bits of food. A hermit crab can live up to 30 years and loves finding new shells to hide inside. This is a green moray eel. Hi, ocean friends. Let's meet the green moray eel, a long, slim fish that looks like a snake. The green moray eel lives in warm seas near countries like the United States, Brazil, and the Bahamas. It eats fish, crabs, and octopus while hiding in coral reefs and rocky holes. The green moray eel can live around 20 years and enjoys coming out at night to hunt. Isn't the green moray eel a mysterious but amazing sea creature? Splash, splash! Let's dive into the ocean and meet the dolphin. Dolphins live in warm seas and oceans near places like Australia, the USA, and Japan. A dolphin loves to eat fish and squid. They can live up to 40 years. Dolphins are super smart and enjoy jumping, playing, and swimming with friends. Can you remember dolphin? That's right! The dolphin is one of the happiest animals in the sea. We often... Hi, this is a red-bellied piranha. River explorers, meet the red-bellied piranha, a famous fish with a shiny red belly. The red-bellied piranha lives in the rivers of South America, especially in Brazil, Peru, and Venezuela. It enjoys eating fish, insects, and sometimes plants. A red-bellied piranha can live about 10 years in the wild. These fish like swimming in groups, called schools, to stay safe and hunt together. The red-bellied piranha is fast, strong, and an exciting part of river life. Hello, ocean buddies! Let's meet the bluefin tuna. This super fast fish swims through the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans near countries like Japan, the USA, and Spain. The bluefin tuna loves to eat small fish and squid. It can live up to 40 years. Wow! With its strong body and shiny blue fins, the bluefin tuna travels far and dives deep. It's one of the fastest swimmers in the sea. Isn't the bluefin tuna amazing? This is a crayfish. Hi, little river friends. Meet the crayfish, a small animal that looks like a tiny lobster. The crayfish lives in freshwater rivers, lakes, and streams in many countries, like the USA, Australia, and parts of Europe. It enjoys eating plants, worms, and small fish. A crayfish can live about 2 to 3 years. These animals love hiding under rocks, digging in the mud, and exploring at night. The crayfish is tough, curious, and a very cool water creature. This is a dolphin. Hi, ocean friends. Let's meet the dolphin, a smart and playful sea mammal. The dolphin lives in warm and cold oceans around the world, from the United States to Brazil, Japan, and Australia. It eats fish, squid, and shrimp while swimming quickly through the waves. The dolphin can live about 30 to 40 years and loves playing, jumping, and living in groups called pods. Isn't the dolphin an amazing and friendly animal of the sea? This is a brown crab. Hello, little sea explorers. Today we meet the brown crab, a strong crab with big claws. The brown crab lives in the cold waters near countries like the United Kingdom, France, and Norway. It loves to eat mussels, worms, and small fish. While walking along the seafloor, the brown crab can live up to 20 years and enjoys hiding under rocks. Isn't the brown crab an interesting and tough little friend from the ocean? This is a black seabream. Hello, little fish fans. Meet the black seabream, a shiny fish with a dark body and bright fins. The black seabream lives in the eastern Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea, near countries like Spain, Portugal, and France. It enjoys eating seaweed, small crabs, and tiny fish. A black seabream can live about 15 to 20 years. These fish love swimming in groups and exploring rocky reefs. The black seabream is active, friendly, and a treasure of the ocean. This is a axolotl. Hello, little explorers. Meet the cute axolotl, also called the walking fish, though it's really a salamander. The axolotl lives in lakes and canals in Mexico, especially Lake Xochimilco. It enjoys eating worms, insects, and small fish. An axolotl can live about 10 to 15 years. These animals love hiding under plants, regrowing lost body parts, and swimming slowly. The axolotl is unique, gentle, and one of the most magical creatures in the water. This is a hyena. Hello, wild friends. Today we meet the hyena, a clever animal that looks a bit like a dog, but is very different. The hyena lives in grasslands and savannas in countries like Kenya, Tanzania, and South Africa. It eats meat, often hunting in groups or sometimes finding leftovers from other animals. The hyena can live about 20 years and loves staying with its clan. Isn't the hyena a smart and powerful animal of the wild? This is a mandrill. Hello, jungle friends. Meet the colorful mandrill, the monkey with a bright red and blue face. The mandrill lives in the rainforests of Africa, especially in countries like Gabon, Cameroon, and Congo. It enjoys eating fruits, seeds, insects, and sometimes small animals. A mandrill can live about 20 years in the wild, and even longer in zoos. These monkeys love living in big groups, grooming each other and exploring the forest. The mandrill is smart, playful, and truly amazing. This is a ladybug. Hello, tiny explorers. Meet the ladybug, a little insect with bright red wings and black spots. The ladybug lives in gardens, fields, and forests all around the world, from Asia to Europe and America. It enjoys eating small insects like aphids that harm plants. A ladybug usually lives about 1 year. These insects love resting on flowers, flying from leaf to leaf, and helping farmers. The ladybug is colorful, helpful, and one of nature's cutest friends. Zoom across the desert and say hello to the big ostrich. Ostriches live in dry places like Africa and some parts of the Middle East. An ostrich eats plants, seeds, and small insects. It can live up to 40 years. Even though they can't fly, Ostriches run super fast, faster than many animals. Can you say ostrich? Great job! Ostriches are tall, speedy, and super fun to learn about. Stabilize on this.
This is a cat. Hello, furry fans. Meet the adorable cat, one of the most loved pets in the world. The cat lives in homes across almost every country, from the USA to Japan and beyond. It enjoys eating fish, meat, and crunchy cat food. A cat can live about 12 to 16 years. These animals love chasing toys, climbing furniture, and curling up in warm, sunny spots. The cat is playful, gentle, and a wonderful friend for families everywhere.
This is a eagle bird. Hi, Skywatchers. Meet the mighty eagle bird, a strong hunter with sharp eyes and big wings. The eagle bird lives in many countries across the world, from the mountains of America to the forests of Asia and Africa. It enjoys eating fish, rabbits, and other small animals. An eagle bird can live about 20 to 30 years. These birds love soaring high in the sky and building large nests. The eagle bird is powerful, brave, and a true king of the